tonight. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top three. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the golden era when they used to shoot on the baseline, that's him, and he does that.
You know, his favorite shot was the pick and pop around the free throw line area, but he's added a three.
The big man at 7'0", number 54, Tyler Zeller. A 6'2" guard from France, number 9, Tony Parker. A 6'7" forward from San Diego State, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 12, Marcus Aldridge. At the other forward position, at 6'3", number 24, Freak. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Once again, your San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Hezonja is out there with Stockton. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here's Leonard. Aldridge, the pass to Freak. Puts up the baby hook. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
On defense, San Antonio. 4-point game. Parker against Stockton. Outside Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hezonja using his post move to get the 2 points. Hezonja's got his second basket of the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Good. And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Hezonja for the 3. Zeller grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stockton against Parker. Out to Harris. Back to Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. Gordon hits both of them. Here's Parker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Aldridge dishes to Freak. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Harris misses. Spurs leading by 4, and they're moving it up. Here's Freak. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. A different look now for San Antonio. Spurs shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Tyler Zeller. And it's Freak in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He had 21 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
The Magic trail by 12. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. They set the pick. There's the pass to Hazanya. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Well, Orlando shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Oladipo outside. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Oladipo, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
The Magic trail by 11. Payton outside. He kicks it to Oladipo. Six on the shot clock. Here's Hazanya. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Freak. No good. Nice D from Oladipo. Pass to Payton. There's the pick. Oladipo outside. The tray. Hazanya's shot is off.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He dishes it to Oladipo. Here's Hazanya. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Freak kicks to Zeller. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From 13. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 6 points for Tony Parker.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. We've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in shooting percentage, first in fewest turnovers. And they were also #1 in opponents' points per game. They really do a nice job controlling the pace and getting after it defensively.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Now here's Peyton. 8 points his last outing. No good off the front iron.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And Orlando has possession. Following the miss by Freak. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. That's good from 17 feet away. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
So San Antonio going with an almost
inside,
entirely
run
new
some
group
pick and roll
here.
up top.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Zeller. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard's
Ellis Cox.
Now here's Stockton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Vucevic, and count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. This has been exceptional.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins 5. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Stockton is out there with Hazonia, and it's Harris in at the 3.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Stockton kicks to Gordon. Here's Hazonia. Now the feed to Stockton. Picked by Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Parker. Stockton dishes to Vucevic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls.
Nikola Vucevic.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Here's Parker. 6 points for him. Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 6 points for Freak. The Magic trail by 10. Stockton kicks to Harris. Great D that time from Green.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And that one's good.
off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
90 seconds now into the second half. Stockton's shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The dish to Vucevic. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs Games team.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Spurs.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their games with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo so that they could be solid defensively.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Stockton. Here's Parker. He has 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Freak. It's deflected. Payton against Parker. Here's Oladipo. That's good. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Payton outside, picked by Vucevic. There's the screen. Here's Hazanya. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now. Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Payton outside. Feeds to Oladipo. And there's the 3-second violation.
Let's take a look at numbers for Vucevic. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 18 points per, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And the shot falls short this time. Orlando trailing here. It's stolen by Green. And here's Freak. 8 points for him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Freak. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. And it's Anderson in for Daniel Green. And a switcher also for Orlando. Stuckey's checked in. On the wing, Stuckey. Oladipo outside. Picked by Vucevic. It's Oladipo on the wing. Covered by Parker. Here's Vucevic.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. 11th in field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in assists as well. Not elite level, not quite good, but okay.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
Anderson outside. Kicks to Freak. Parker against Payton. Dishes to Freak. 5 on the clock. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Pass to Oladipo. Payton right side. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-7 run. High post Vucevic. He's against Parker. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries it from 3-point range. Oladipo's got 7.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And stolen by Stuckey.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot. A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. San Antonio trailing here, and it's time for an injury report.
Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Zeller is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Aldridge, no luck.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Azania. Here's Stockton. Count it, and the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Daniel Green. Stockton against Parker, and stolen by Stockton. And there's the pass to Cox. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Count that one. And that's 20 points for Vucevic. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Passes to Cox. Stockton outside. It's hauled in by Tony Parker. Spurs trail by 4. He feeds it to Freak. A baseline J. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Catch up with sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, We're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 4. Freak sets a screen for Parker, and stolen by Harris. Pass to Azania. Picked by Vucevic. Stockton against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Stockton's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Picked by Vucevic. He kicks it to Stockton. Gordon with a screen on Parker. Here's Stockton. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Stockton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. There's the pick. Parker drives in. Zeller. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's off on the first. Victor Oladipo. He's checked in for Hazania.
Tyler Zeller.
He hits the second from the line. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Stockton. Picked by Vucevic. Leonard against Oladipo. And it's Harris off the drive. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Magic lead by 5.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Parker outside. And he gets it to go.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them and perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Things are soft.
Oladipo with the ball. He dishes it to Vucevic. Left block shot on the way. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Dance Team.
The feed to Stockton. Here's Harris. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-point.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Stockton kicks to Vucevic. The shot no good. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs trail by 3. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And Parker, here we go. Nice D from Oladipo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Outside Aldridge. Right side Leonard. Freak sets a screen for Leonard. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Here's Vucevic. Count it.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Sinks it.
Man, Parker can be an offensive force when he gets going like this.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. The dish now to Freak to tie it up. The 3 won't fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Parker kicks to Zeller, feeds it to Freak. From beyond the arc, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard fight.
Forget about that one.
Well, Nick, a terrific team.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.